Hey Taurus, this is Tracey Brown coming to you today to do your January 2020 horoscopes. What is around Tauruses for the month of January? What is around Tauruses for the month of January? What is around Tauruses for the month of January? Let's see if I can get some shadow stuff going on here. Okay, that helps a little. There you go. What is around Tauruses for the month of January? What is around Tauruses for the month of January? Before we get started, please, please, if you have a white candle, if you don't, okay, light your white candle because there was an eclipse energy and we're still in that energy. However, that's not the magic. The magic is in your words, so please write your letters. This is my letter to my highest authority, and you write to your highest authority. And Taurus, what do you want? And it has to be big dreams. And you cannot put negativity and then ask for something good. So you can't say, please get this, oh, you have to say, may I have, could I have, like, I would like to have. You know what I mean? Like, no negativity should be placed in the abundance words. It has to be bring, bring to me, bring to me, bring to me. Yeah, I just finished doing Virgo's reading, and now I'm doing another earth sign. And earth sign understands money and abundance and prosperity and the good things in life, especially a Taurus. You guys believe in the power of what money can do and what money can bring to you. And for you, Taurus, money's happiness and food. All right, I gotta close this door. And food. You guys understand food very well. So, what do you want, Taurus? Call it in. Write your letter. Also, I am having my tarot class February 26th. Please feel free to join me. All right. And that's it. Please subscribe, like, share, press the bell. And when you press the bell, press all so you get all the downloads. Please, God, talk to me. What is around Tauruses? Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see, Father God. Tauruses are your children. They're your love. They're your beloved. Please, Father God, authorize me to see and say what you would like for me to say and say. Oh, I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen, amen, amen. All right, Taurus, there is definitely some good things coming for you that will get illuminated. I think that you are wishing upon a star for something very specific, and I think you could get it. I think emotionally, people want to give to you or pour themselves into you, and I think you may have the opportunity to receive from others. And I want you to sit back and happily receive from others. I think people want to take care of you. I think people want to give to you. I think that if there is an investment in a new car, go for it. I think you can afford it. I think someone wants to give you a car, even take it, figure it out. I think that you are looking at money or a business adventure, and it could be a business adventure someplace else, not where you're at, but someplace else. I think you should go for it. I think there also might be many Tauruses that want to join the armed services. Um, I think if you think that's best for you, do what's best for you. I think that there's a venture that is in another place, another country. I think there might be even a dream to relocate to a remote part of someplace else. You've been thinking about it, and I think this is something that you might want to consider. Strongly consider. I think there's an earth sign woman at the basis. This might be you. I'm not sure if it is, but there is an earth sign woman inside your mind. This is the basis. If this is you, you're at the basis. There's an earth sign woman inside your mind. I think there's something here about missing family, missing siblings. Um, if especially if you choose to relocate someplace else, I think it's like I want to do this, but what do I do with family type of thing. I think there's an air sign woman that is in your hopes and fears, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And I get some deception here, which is odd. Like, I didn't get too many deception with any of the other readings. But I do with you, Taurus. So I want you to be really careful because I think there's an air sign woman, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, that could be encouraging you to maybe invest in something or do something, or I think it sounds great. I think that there is a selfish quality to this air sign woman, and that's what this is more about, even though I think they may have attracted you through business. It doesn't mean that you are not going to flourish in something different. You will. It just means that because you're Taurus, right? So you're going to figure it out eventually. And you're going to be like, I think I was hokey doked, you know? It'll be okay because your ultimate goal is to make money. So don't drive yourself crazy about somebody tricking you. Remember, you would have done it for the money anyway. I just think when all is said and done, you're just gonna be like, whoever this person was that facilitated this change for you, I think you're gonna find that this person is a complete and utter liar. And Taurus, Tauruses don't like liars, although Tauruses lie a lot, but they don't like liars. And so when you discover that the person is not who they thought they were, but the opportunities are what they are, is is it gonna matter? And to you, Taurus, it is gonna matter. I'm just saying, don't let it matter. It's not that big of a deal in the long haul because you are gonna be at your happiest place. There you go. Although I do like that concept. The concept is really good. So with that concept, just control the contract. Control, have, like, be really mindful of what your investments will be. That was just a side note for somebody who made a statement just now. But somebody, thank God, somebody understands what I'm talking about. Because sometimes I do these readings and I was like, this doesn't make sense to me. But it doesn't have to make sense to me. It has to make sense to you. And because I speak through spirit, It doesn't mean Spirit gives me full insight. Spirit is just like, just say this. And I go, okay. Um, but whatever this is, it takes you away from what you initially were going to do. All right? But I feel like ignorance is bliss. I feel like most Tauruses can make lemon. Um, Tauruses don't like the two things that you should never fuck with. Their money, but this is a money maker. Their home, because they like aesthetics and beauties, and their food. Stop a Taurus from eating, and you've got a miserable, miserable bitch. Seriously, I know a lot of Tauruses, men and women. Stop them from eating, or you compromise their money where they can't just buy an amazing dinner, somebody dies. Yeah. All right, let's get romance for you guys. Again, with this air sign woman, I don't know if this is romance necessarily, right? But it is something that you might just go for. You may not think, because the Fool card tells me you're not going to think. I can be so bothered if maybe you're not supposed to think. Maybe you're just supposed to venture in. If you find out later that this person that you're pairing up with is a butt-faced liar, oh well. Oh well. Whatever they're encouraging you to do, it's just good for you, and I just gotta stick to that. You just don't want to be stabbed in the back, and you could be stabbed in the back by a air sign man that later turns everything around. I could see an air sign man fucking up, and then later becoming amazing for you, Taurus, and that's completely possible. What is it with you and air signs for January? I see a broken heart here, Taurus. Be careful of any affairs, and me. Be careful. I don't necessarily see you with a broken heart. You know what? It actually could be you. Be careful of any affairs, because I just see, like, not regret. That's not what I see. I see deep emotional pain. And ironically, I think the affair will bring deep emotional pain. So be careful of any affairs, because I don't think emotionally you can handle that. I think January is not your month for affairs. I think that there's a fire sign man here that's giving you a lot of stress, but I think the stress is coming from the fire essence of a man that is maybe too much for a Taurus, like just way too much. And I think at the end of the day of dealing with this fire sign male, you're just like, oh, I'm exhausted. Ugh. So I don't think the fire sign man is the best for you, but the fire sign man kickstarts you, doesn't let you stay fixed, doesn't let you stay here. The fire pushes you. And I don't know if you want to be pushed. I don't think it's a bad thing. So I don't see you arguing with the fire sign man. I see you going with the flow of it. And then at the end of the day, just being exhausting, because fire signs can be exhausting. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think you should just know that there's fire element, male, strong, masculine energy that is just gonna swoop you up your feet, get you going, get you out in the street, And you're just not used to that because you're so comfortable staying home. You're almost like cancers. You're like, I have a beautiful home and I just want to stay in my house because I got to work 5 days a week. There's definitely something coming to you, and it's amazing, and it's a money venture, and you're not going to be able to tell everyone what it is that you're doing, so be really, really careful that that is something that you would want to do. But yeah, no, Tauruses know how to keep secrets. Secrets. If there is a fire sign woman, put the freeze on it, because I get strength, which is fire, and then I literally get a fire sign woman. But then I get the hermit card, and the hermit card is frozen energy. So put the brakes on if there's fire. So actually, I get fire sign male. That's way too much, and that's only to for you to put the brakes on a fire sign male. But for the fire sign female, they're telling me to put the brakes on. She's way too strong. Way too strong. Way too strong. You have this big desire to make money and make lots of money. And for some Tauruses, you work really, really hard and you're just not making enough money. Like, you put through a lot of work, a lot of energy. Like, I really feel like your bosses have no complaints and you're not making enough money. So what is this? What are you doing? And I think that's the question you're asking. Alrighty now. If any Tauruses want to get pregnant, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September. After September will come some pregnancies. Go to some fertility clinics. Do not try anything unconventional. Yeah, don't try anything unconventional. But there is definitely some pregnancy that's going to happen after September, the last half of the year. All right, guys, I'm going to stop here. And if there's any pregnancies that's going to be had, there's going to be a plethora of boys being born in the last half of the year for Tauruses. But it is going to take a sacrifice. And so the sacrifice could be your money and the need to go to a fertility clinic. Try not to be too unconventional. All right, Taurus, what's your final outcome? Let me know what this business venture is. Remember, you will make money, period. You might be dealing ultimately with a bold-faced liar, but at least they will bring you to a table in business full of great opportunities. Don't cry over the fact that someone turned out to be a bold-faced liar. Keep it moving. Tauruses can get emotional, even though you guys act like you don't get emotional, but you have Venus energy, so you have real feminine qualities with that Venus inside of you. So you guys do get very emotional. Thank you. You guys do. You just do. All right. Final outcome, organization. Your plans are on target and everything will flow more smoothly if you add a little organization and discipline to your methods. The key to success is to allow your creativity to be gently guided by logic. Be open to asking for help from someone very intellectual or seek out a mentor. All right, guys. You have options and you're looking at my video And that makes me happy. So, tarot class, February 26th, Traceybrownlive.com. Sign up there. Press join, and if you would like to elaborate, when you press join, you will see my email address and my text messages to inquire about a reading to elaborate. Thank you for putting up with me. I appreciate you. I love you. I thank you. Bye, Tauruses. Bye.